our game show.
Guess the Government with your host, Cameron Sterna.
And Lillian Scott.
Yay!
Here are our contestants.
Hi, I'm Molly and I like dogs.
Yo, it's Mindy. What's poppin'?
What's up? I'm Sydney.
Let's begin. Name the 3 branches of government.
Legislative.
Judicial.
Executive.
Right, what are the parts of the legislative branch and what do they do?
Each state gets 2 representatives with a 6-year term. For the Senate, the amount is based on the population with a 2-year term. You have to be 25 for the House of Representatives and 30 to be a senator and have to be a citizen.
That's incorrect.
Okay. The House of Reps is based on the amount of population, and they have a 2-year term. You have to be 25 for the House of Reps, and you have to be 30 to be a senator. For the Senate, each state gets 2 representatives and a 6-year term.
What is the executive branch and what's its purpose?
The executive branch enforces the laws in the branch of the president and vice president.
Right, and the judicial branch?
They interpret laws and decide legal cases. They decide how many judges will be in the Supreme Court and they serve for life unless impeached. Oh, and the judicial review is when the Supreme Court decides if laws are constitutional or not. And an appellate court is when they decide if the lower court did it right and reviews their decisions.
Right on. Now moving on to our next section, the 7 principles.
There's popular sovereignty, republicanism, federalism, separation of powers, and checks and balances.
Correct, but there are 2 more.
Limited government and individual rights.
Correct. Now can anyone tell me what each of the 7 principles mean and what they do?
The first principle is popular sovereignty, which says majority rules and that the power comes from the people. The second principle is republicanism, which is the support of a republican government. The third is federalism, which is the powers of government and what each one gets. The fourth one is separation of powers, which equally divides power between the 3 branches of government, judicial, legislative, and executive. The fifth is checks and balances, which is where laws can be approved at one branch but can be denied by another branch of government. And,
The 6th is limited government, which is the power the government has from what's written in the Constitution. The final principle is individual rights, which protects the citizens' rights with things like the Bill of Rights.
That's all correct. Can we go into depth on the checks and balances principle?
Congress can pass the laws, but the president can take them away. Congress can override the president with a 2/3 vote. The president nominates judges, but they can be impeached.
Correct so far.
Anyone else?
Congress may agree to a law, but Supreme Court may not. Judges have lifelong terms, but can also be.
That's correct. Great job, ladies. You really know your government. What's that? We didn't keep score of who won? Well, I guess that means the grand prize goes to me, and I win $1 million. It's going.
Oh, wait, no one said here are contestants.
That's true.
Shoot!
hi, I'm Molly and I like... Stop it, Cameron!
You said one.
No, there's more.
Okay.
You wouldn't know that because you're not even.
Just say your line.
Praise Sydney.
Go.
Okay. The House was repped.
What is the executive branch and what?
They interpret laws and... Cameron, shut up.
I don't care. Right on. Now moving on to
The first principle is popular sovereignty, which says My gosh!
Yeah, her chips smell disgusting.
Shut up. Okay.
Smell my chips.
Shut up. Shh. That's correct. Great job, ladies. You really know your government. What's that? We didn't keep score of who won. Well, I guess that means I'll have to take home the $1 million grand prize.
Stop! No, her fingers have cheese all over them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go work on that.
Yeah. size, it's fine. You can just do it later. We have homework, guys.
I have to go up in the air.
Woo!
That was very
Angel.
That doesn't look right.
Put your chips away, they smell like feet. I'm gonna pour them in Lily.